Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Schalke career mode. In the previous episode, we ended off the episode with a 2-2 draw in the first knockout stage for Schalke against Manchester City, where we would definitely take a 2-2 draw going back at home to hopefully go through the next round. We have got a massive episode with Bayern, Frankfurt and Dortmund as well in this episode. But in the previous episode, we did as well end it in the Bundesliga with a 1-1 draw. But the rest of the episode, but before them games, was fantastic with Artlist and Quenda, which goes into our next topic here. In the comment section, I do agree. After off camera, I was kind of looking at it a little bit more, and I agree. Quenda and also Gittins needs to be more involved within the attack, and I think it's down to my type of play, just going naturally through the middle. So perhaps maybe we can see here with the tactics, we got Gittins and Quenda on just balance. So what I'm going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually change it to inside forwards, and just naturally, hopefully with me playing the game as well, they will just kind of cut more inside, or just in general, we just need to use them a bit more because it's not really fair. And we can probably have a look at statistics as well in terms of seeing where we're going wrong here. So let's have a look at the squad hub. And actually, I do definitely agree, because we can actually score more goals in that department as well. So if we just go to the striker, we've got Quenda doing 9 and 8 this season. We've got Gittins 8 and 7. But when we're looking at Kun and also the main man up top, they are the ones that are getting the stats more than anyone here. Now, in terms of the golden boot as well, if I could just quickly have a little gander here. If we just go right over player stats, and you can see that Harry Kane and Opina are actually front runners for the golden boot in the Bundesliga. So Costa is in third at the moment, needs to actually somehow score a couple more goals to secure that golden boot. But going into this episode now, though, we have got Bayern Munich, a must-win game here. Red versus blue at the Valence Arena. Can Gittins and Quenda on their new tactical presence here contribute a little bit more in the attack with me using a bit more? But the main team's out. Can we get the win here in this massive episode with some huge games to kick off the episode? So here we go then. Obviously, of course, the Bundesliga is heavily tight, and Bayern Munich are going to come to our arena looking to pick up the result, because they need to. Because if we win this game and against Dortmund, the season could be over and we can retain again. But Gittins had a good chance there. Not Gittins, sorry, Quenda. Yeah, they need to do that, else we're going to go back-to-back Bundesliga champs, I feel like. We're going to really cement it and get away on points if we stay a bit consistent. But now, well done there. We're just going to play it right across the box to Dragovic, who's now actually in the starting team now over Job at the moment. Can they? And there, couldn't. Into Gittins. Try to put it back inside, but couldn't do it, unfortunately. But to be fair, both attacks so far have gone out through the wings and cutting inside, which I kind of like, to be fair. Maybe that's what I just needed. It was a bit of a wake-up to just be like, look, use these players a bit more, and don't always look at that dynamic duo that everyone knows already. Oh, Dragovic with a delayed pass there, and Sudakov, the Ukrainian, has picked up the ball. And Igor Roy does well, but he gets in front of it, and that is enough. And actually, we get it down. And Quenda, we can't get the back pass there from Costa. Unlucky. As you can see from the table there, Borussia Dortmund in second, Bayern in third. But we are still 3 points away from both of them. So like I said, if we get the results here today, and Harry Kane, it goes back to him, he ricochets, and Harry Kane, we're getting pushed off the ball. And we've been bodied by that number 14, so we couldn't get across, but that was just unfortunate there. Schalke being a bit more the better team so far, and Harry Kane being a rat to celebrate and run in front of our fans isn't particularly fair play right there. A bit ratty from indeed. We can see it there, we just got a bit unfortunate. And we're getting blocked by that number 14, so we can't run across in time with Osterwilde. And it's gone in. So that there is very unfortunate indeed. But can we retaliate back with this team? Dragovic. Some sloppy passes in that midfield at the moment. Quenda. I'm looking on the back post for him, but it isn't open. Gun. Egan Riley. Costellas is there, but we cannot force it into him. Unfortunate indeed. Helena, Yanni Euro there. Livramento, Bayern have actually invested quite well with some signings. The likes of Lenny Euro and Livramento from Newcastle and Man United. Ball to the top there to Malero there, and he cuts inside, and Harry Kane. Harry Kane plays it back to Job. Oh, Job Helena there, nearly getting it in. I don't know why we got a quick sub. That's a bit strange so far. I was going to say, hopefully there wasn't an injury. 17 whips the ball in. That should be ours, and we can't get to it. The Militao challenge the goalkeeper. We have got a head out wide there, and that's a great pass. And Kun could be through, and Kun will be through on this counter attack from the corner. He needs to score this, and of course he does. Our number 10 steps up to the plate when it matters the most. And it all come from one of the wingers. Pushing it into Kun. And that head down as well. Well done. Right from the corner. 1-on-1 with the keeper. And it's 1-1 just like that. Good finish from a little German Messi. We're back in this. So Harry Kane the 22nd and Kun in the 37th minute now. 1-1 the block. Against the Giants in Bayern Munich. Good pass there. And we get some runs going on here. I'm looking at Gittins, but can he prevail? Oh, we cannot get it through. Oh, nearly got it back actually. I'm looking at Dragovic a bit more now in that DM row because of that long ball trait he's got. I know it's not plus, but it will be good. At least they're so dominant for the season with Bayern. One of the best signs in the season in the world, I feel like. He's so good for Bayern, coming from Crystal Palace. An incredible talent. And that will end the first half. 1-1 at the break. Ideally, if it does end as a draw, I will take it. But I want 3 points here. I want a bit of a safe gap in the lead. So then when we do potentially bottle a game, which we have done in the past, we have a bit of breathing room. But 1-1 at the break. Let's see what happens in the second half. So ladies and gentlemen, one change at the break and it's Job comes on for Burnell. I'm going to keep Dragovic on because like I said, the mention of the long ball. I kind of want to keep that on, but I want a bit more creativity in that midfield. Hence why Job, a player that can play now in every position in that midfield, whereas Cam, centre mid or DM is in the team. Sudakov into Al-Nouri. Recently signed to Manchester City in real life. A good signing in my opinion. Premier League experience as well with Wolves and going back to Paulina here. Another player that was former with Fulham, I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong. And Job, well done indeed from the number 8. Can't get in front of it there. Malero, Paulina, go for the shot now. Verbrugen, well done. They head over the top there. Good pass. Oh, we're getting a bit lucky here, and Costellas might get it off. That's a lovely play. Just going to say we got away with there. Oh, and Gittins tried to get the quick step or the rapid plus into that gap, but we couldn't get it off. All the ball's gone through Alicia, I feel like, a little bit for Bayern. Very slow this second half. Nothing has really opened up for both teams. And Musiala, who picked up a horror injury in the FIFA World Cup, I think. Hoping for a speedy recovery is a very bad challenge. It's just one of them, it happens. Kun twisting and turning as he does. Looking for a run. Now he gets it from Quenda. And Quenda could get it across the box. Maybe should have gone for goal. But quality play from Kun just to get it past a couple of players and wait for the right pass. But it just didn't open up naturally. And Reed gets beaten by Malero there. Over the top there. That should be ours. So Musiala has been brought. Oh, I thought it got brought down. Well done. Into Quenda. Into Costellas, who's been a bit quiet this game. There's a run through there, but that's got to be a better pass from Dorgu, which is a bit of a shame. He's been in quality form, but he has let himself down with that pass. At the moment, it's going to be a draw, but Jamal Musiala could run through here. Running from Osterwilly, composed at the back. But can we get a chance here? It's a ball out wide. The back pass there to Quenda is on. Back post is on. Just got to hit it. A goal. We can't get it off. It was going to go on the floor, but I felt like it would have got intercepted. I can't believe it. Maybe I should just try to risk it. But couldn't get it though. Still a chance. There's a ball there. You've got to make the run there, Quenda. And Quenda, sloppy. Sloppy. I don't know why he slowed down. But we're not going out to fight here. Need some options. Inside. Oh, we couldn't get it. And I think it's going to end as a draw. And it will do. Schalke and Bayern walk away with a point each. I'm a bit annoyed at myself. I feel like I should have took my chances a lot more better near the end there. But we just got a bit unlucky. That ball across the box. I think everyone could maybe agree that If I played an A ball or a Y ball, it would have got intercepted. So I felt like the only option was to put it in the air. But it just didn't get it off. All he had to do was get on target and just out jump the player, or I don't know, something. But we couldn't get it off. It is what it is. However, though, in terms of the attack, there's so many options there with them new tactical changes. So I'll take this as a positive, a point against Bayern. But enough of that game now. This is a huge game at task now. A trophy we have not secured yet and could determine this whole rebuild challenge if we go on to win this here with the DP protocol this season. We've got new 2-player rows here with Aiden and Quenda, which is very nice to see. So we're going to go right down to Aiden, who's been here since day 1. He's going to get that one and probably just stay, we'll go for wide midfield. I think his pace probably needs to go a little bit higher, to be fair. And Gissens has actually got one. Alright, maybe that was from the previous episode. We have got the, I think maybe to be, his passing definitely, yeah, we'll go for wide playmakers. You can see there with the long pass 64 and the short pass 76. Isn't really the best, is it? In Quenda, he just needs his shooting up. He really needs to get that shooting up. So I think, to be fair, I'm going to do inside forward because the reactions definitely needs to be a bit higher. And the finish in the tag position. I know it's longer on the weeks, but I feel like that is probably what he needs, especially with the acceleration as well, being a winger, being really maxed out as well. But here we go, though, round of 16, second leg. Who is going to go through on this leg here? It's definitely going to be with the main team again. The only change I am going to do probably is Bernal goes out for jokes. I want that creativity. Oh, not Silva there. A bit of a creativity right there. But the rest of the team is going to stay the same. Can we go through the next round here against the Giants in Manchester City with Pep Guardiola's side? So with the incredible first leg, what has this leg got in store for us right now? Let's have a look. So we've got the solo runner in the 4th minute for Schalke. This will be a very good start for us if we can get this off here. There's a ball out wide. We're going to get off to Quenda here. Quenda, oh, that's fantastic. And I believe that should be a penalty, as he's drawn the foul against Tomori. And it will be. And I think it's only right we go to the Greek freak with the highest penalties in the team. Can he put Schalke 1-0 up here? And he does! Well done. Good finish. That is what we like to see. A striker composure. Man City with attack straight after in the 8th minute. 3-2 on aggregate. In the round of 16 in the Champions League. Valverde striving forward here. Plays it into Erling Haaland. Going to try and bring the keeper out. Good save from Van Bruggen. That's why you got to rush the keeper in that situation there. Long cross for Schalke. And it's going to go all the way near the penalty area. Touch it down there from Gittens. Oh, what a finish. We asked for the wingers to be more involved. And they have this episode and this game here. He's on the opposite side, but it doesn't matter. What a strike from the former, would you say former Chelsea man now? Because he's gone in real life, but well, let's be silly here. I mean, it was at Dortmund, but we brought him in. Valverde, that's got to be offside there, but going to play it back to Osterwolde just to be safe. In Bergen. Cross the for Manchester City. Like I said, though, this is a highlight game, though. Anything can happen. This is why it's more entertaining to play these games like this. And Doku with a chance it. And Bergen does well. Schalke, all Schalke. We said this, we want to take it at home. Over to the top, there's the ball across the box. They've got to get it across to Surely, and there it is. It's domination. It is domination from the underdogs in the Champions League. 3-0 against Manchester City. Again, a good assist from the wing. A Man City counter-attack now. 5-2. It's all over for Pep. Surely, you'd like to think. Doku plays it into Erling Haaland. Haaland against Osterwolde, plays it back, doesn't want the challenge. Now he's going to get it back there. Goes for a bit of a pot shot, but that is poor. And we get a counter-attack opportunity here for Bruggen. Going to roll it out. Call the winger to come short. Hold-up play is there, and now we play through to the winger in Quenda. In Quenda trying to cut inside. Oh, I think, to be honest, the strength let him down there. Got a corner kick in the 63rd minute. It's all Schalke in this leg. Man City have had a shocker in Germany. Ball into the box. Egan Riley is there, but he ain't going to win that against Erling Haaland, unfortunately. But Kuhn, a good chance outside the box. Oh, and there he is again. There he is again. the most dominating player in the midfield area. What a player we've got there. But wow, what a finesse shot. 4-0. I really did not expect this. This is a whitewash. Embarrassment from Manchester City. Badoku's running through here now. The pace. But Egan Riley, the captain, is cool. Oh, it's off to Wilderness, sorry. But that's what... Oh, no. A bit unfortunate. Oh, good save. I was going to say, that's what people wanted to see off to Wildy in the team. Because the pace he offers in the centre-back row is the meta with any FIFA since day one. Or EA, if anyone wants to refer like that these days. But we know the old school lads. It's FIFA. There we go. Bernal. Kun. Oh, he's definitely not winning that battle. If there's one thing he's not good at, is the area battles. In the box there. And again. Look at that for some play for the wingers. Crossing between for Manchester City. Can we keep the clean sheet in this second leg? This is a statement. An absolute statement for who we got in the next round. Job. Fantastic. Taking over his brother cooking there. But now, give it into Kun. Easy play there. Quenda into Gittins. Gittins twisting and turning. Oh, gets a bit fortunate. That's unlucky. Very unlucky. But I think, no it isn't. It's going to be a one last chance for Manchester City. The ball has been put up in the air, but I don't know where it's actually going. I don't know where the trajectory is, but that should be ours, and it is against Erling Haaland. He's been very quiet this game, Erling Haaland. And Kunt getting out strength by Frankie de Jong. They actually are going to get another chance here for the end of the game. Erling Haaland has been quiet, like I said, but is that going to bite me in the ass and lose the clean sheet here? Plays it back into Erling Haaland again. He's looking to release the Kraken. It's a good shot now, and oh, it's a good finish from Frankie de Jong, the former Barcelona man. And they do get a consolation for their away fans, but I don't know why they're celebrating like they've won the bloody... Oh, yeah, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Well, you know what, I'm going to skip. I'm not going to let them do that to us. But what's the result? What a second leg. 4-1, 6-3 on aggregate. And Schalke have put a massive statement to the rest of the teams that are going through the knockout stages here, that we are here not to be pushed aside, as we have beaten, arguably, one of the best teams in the Premier League and the world. 2 goals for Costellers, a thunderbolt, lovely finish from Kun, and the wingers stepping up. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But this game's over. Back to the Bundesliga now with Frankfurt. So here we have it again then. We're against Frankfurt, a very good team on paper, but in terms of the actual league position, they're not doing that great. So they are 15th in the league. We have got a message from Dorgu here. What does he want? I know eventually you're going to be looking for a new left back. Oh, okay, but I think I can do the job in that position if you give me a chance. Hey, man, you're the main man there. I mean, he's got the rotation maybe, so perhaps maybe why he's saying that. Obviously, of course, if we do not win the Champions League, we might need to have a look at addressing a new kind of more higher rated players. So maybe he just knows in that position. Because if you look at our team on paper just now, we haven't got really many high rated players. The attack's absolutely fine, but in defence and maybe even the DMs, it's not massively high rated, but we always somehow come out on top. Considering we're Frankfurt on the league, I know they got a good team, but we are going to rotate the team a little just due to the fact of that. Henriquez and Digbu are going to be starting this game. I want to rest these boys for the massive game against Borussia Dortmund, considering we had get the draw against Bayern. Cardozo's going to come in for the captain, Egan Riley, and I feel like Job is going to come in for a drag goal. There's a bit of rotation there in the DMs on the highlight here. Bit more of a weaker side here, but we can step up and do it, especially with Didier Drogba, the regen up top. So here we have it then, Frankfurt 15th in the league against the top of the league, Schalke. But like I said, Frankfurt has got a very good team on paper. I'm surprised they are where they are in the league. They've got a very good, nice team. Dahoud into Macado there. Sego plays that back in. Good block from Osterwilde. Well done. Cannot get out there. Cross opportunity for Schalke. That'll be something that I would like to see maybe next season if we do not go on to win the Champions League and the Portugal Cup. Is perhaps maybe, again, I think we had it in our old career in Spurs one, someone that's good at set pieces. Not the best corner there though. Oh, but we went it back. I'm surprised they didn't give us the opportunity again there. Oh, and Frankfurt get a penalty. Why he there? Did not expect this one. Van Bruggen, he's got on the pen spot. He's got a good version. Ray, but he can't. Save it there, and Frankfurt take the lead. And Frankfurt are going to go again here. Okay. Something I didn't expect, to be honest. But like I said, with a weaker side, especially in the attacking area, we've got to expect stuff like this. But the penalty, that's just pot luck, I feel like, on the highlights. Dahoud there, former Dortmund man, I believe. It's Hugo. It's a good ball for Dahoud, twisting and turning, but Osterwolde does well. And we are going to get the glitchy counter-attack. Can we get the head there? We do, and can't. Ball's not massively on there. But it will be here. Cunt plays it in. And there he is. Quenda! And there it is. Lovely. Just hold up play from the cam, the striker, and Quenda. Like I said, that initial wide ball wasn't on. And I had to concentrate there. Sorry if there was no commentary as much. But a good finish from Quenda. And we get a solo run now from him again. But I can see Henriquez, number 14, on the other side of the pitch, but he's not going to come up because Digbu is there, and Digbu should be scoring this, and he will. I apologise if I have to sweat it against a bot, but we cannot take the risk. And Mr. Yellow Boots, who's been phenomenal this season on the rotation, or in the starters sometimes, has stepped up again today. And he's here again now. Trying to use some speed. Henriquez coming back from loan. Enriquez potentially special winger. Oh, he pits it wide. Unlucky. Still got a long way to go. We've seen it with Kun though when he went on loan and he came back to play 10 grades higher. Got that pass off there. Well done. Oh, I didn't want that pass like that. I wanted it more inwards. But it is enough, I think, to pick up the 3 points. A bit shaky that game. But 3 points is 3 points, as I like to say. 2-1 in the end. Kun again stepping up with Quenda and the wingers just in the whole of this episode playing a lot more better and more involved. And I hope people are a bit more satisfied by me using them a little bit more in this episode and continue on in future episodes. I'm definitely going to involve them a lot more, and it's proven why I need to, because they're getting goals and assists and making it a lot more easier for me in the attack. 2-1 though, with our biggest game this episode in our last against Dortmund. So as you can see here, final results, Dortmund actually drew their game to Heidenheim there. So this is a huge game at task now, because if we can win this, we are definitely a couple of points higher there. But let's get into the Dortmund. We're just going to quickly simulate on the calendar. And I'm going to look at the bottom left hand corner to see if we get any messages. I don't think we will. We've got 3 unread messages, but I don't know if they'll go before I get into this game. So let's just quickly have a little gander at that. If it is, just back over here, and then we should be able to see them. There we go, 3 unread emails, sorry. So we've got the process assessment. Oh, so it's just players on international and actual tournament prize money. Nothing really. I thought it might have been player chats, but of course it isn't. But here we go though. This is the game we need to win. And if we're coming off from this episode, it's going really well. Also, we had that slip up with that draw against Bayern, but you can expect that against a massive team like that. But this team's a little bit higher than them. They're in second and Bayern are in third. So we need to pick up a result here at the Signal Iduna Park. Can we do it to end up this episode with a massive win here? Let's get into it. So here with them, Borussia Dortmund versus Schalke against our old teammate in Vega. Now what a story that would be. A player that we beloved. We brought him from the lower tier and in this tier as well. Goes on to win the Bundesliga if he gets past Schalke. Adeyemi here into Dorgu. Little kick up wide. Didn't actually want it there, but I have all people to win a header. He's just proved me wrong there, because in the previous games I've just said he can't win a blood header and he just does that. Cannot believe it. Lovely little hold up play here. Don't need to be forced, so one touch football. We do this on the training ground, doing the triangles, taking out of Pep's book there. Into the fullback row there. Fizz it into Gittins. Gittins, oh, just lost his foot a little bit there against his former team. Unlucky. Gross there. It's a good sign in there. In Etchberry, if that's how you pronounce the name. Manchester City player, I believe. Vega. Just don't let him get the turn. That's what we don't want to do. Sabitzer. Oh, it's a good play there. It's a good shot goal, and Bruggen has to force the save. I think Power bet him over accuracy there. I expected him to actually, I don't know, maybe catch out to be fail. I don't know. Like I said, the Power got over him. Oh, and Quenda does well. Just going to try and get this ball out here because I don't like how it is at the moment. And again, it's gone to the smallest player on the bloody pitch. Well done. Good challenge. Oh, we can't get it out though. Darwin Núñez, that will bloody people. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, what are you doing? Oh my. What has happened there? If anyone's been watching my channel for a while, you would know that Darwin Núñez, I don't know how, but that player either sometimes scores a hat-trick against me or just absolutely demolishes me every time I play him. So we just got to be careful of his presence. Again, well done. Well done. Into Quenda. He got a lovely touch there, but both centre-backs did really well to help each other out and come across. I don't want to give the impression I'm just forcing the players to them, but to satisfy people as well. I am obviously going to course use all for the attacks. But I just thought that was the better option there. That should be on us. Well from Reed. Well done. Dortmund are looking very dangerous going forward. It's not much on, to be honest. There's a ball out wide now, and there it is. That's unbelievable. That's a lot better. First time shot there. Oh, I was looking for that top right. That's beautiful play though. Working it in from Quenda into Kun. Going for that shot outside the box. But just couldn't fizz it into that top right corner. Unlucky from Schalke. Their best chance so far this game. And as it stands, it will be a draw. And I don't think a lot of people would have expected that coming into this episode, and including myself. They're back there. It's a ball. Bit of footwork there. Not trying to force it. Maybe a little bit of play. And some nice hold-up play from Gittins, trying to just find a gap, and there is a gap. Oh, and come, that's not the best pass. Not the best pass from him there. But it ends goalless. Something that I did not expect. I thought this game will have a bit more high tempo, which it has. But I thought it'd be a bit more of a high-scoring game, considering both tacks are looking very dominant. But I've got to admit, both defences are looking good as well. It's going to be a tight one to break these down here. But goalless going into the second half. So ladies and gentlemen, no change in the second half. I was debating bringing on Job and do what I do with him and Dragovic and Bernal rotating. But considering their attack's so good, I need more defensive players. Hence why I'm on the pitch here. Still. It's a ball right down there though. That's a great ball. And Costellers has found a gap. But I did press the wide ball into Gittins. But he just hasn't generated it for some reason. It was literally through. Oh wow. Cannot believe we've been bucked by the game. That was it. If he just locked on with that pass, it would have been through. Adeyemi. Sabitzer. All over the top there. Vega. Barco. Watch these gaps, man. Well done. Well done. That's why I've kept them on the pitch, because I need some defensive. Just trying to concentrate, ladies and gentlemen. Quenda. Just force him out wide. That's it. Costellers wants it back, but we got lucky there. And Costellers, you can put it in here. Oh, it's a good save from Kobo. Probably should have shot that one a bit earlier. Got lucky to get through, but couldn't get it in. Should have scored that there. Adeyemi. What a switch that is. What a switch that is. Into Vega. Who's kind of proven me wrong, and us wrong as well, to be still a top player. Sabitzer. Into Darwin. Oh, Darwin, there it is. There it is. Good save from Van Bruggen. I told you, didn't I? I said it. Darwin, he's dangerous on career mode, I tell you. Chavez goes off for Grob. Get it out. Counter-attack. This could be something here. Quenda. Oh, come on. You've got to get a bit faster. But I suppose it is Barker. We should have done better there. Maybe I should have gone to the opposite wing. There you go. Don't commit. That's what he wants. I can smell a goal coming for Dortmund or us here. Into Darwin. Oh my god, I thought it ricocheted in. Aiden comes on for Reed. And I think it's time for Didier Drogba. So before the corner kick, here's another subs are coming on here. Triple. Actually, no, 4 changes now, because of course with Aiden A quadruple change, and you've seen the players there coming on with the likes of Job as well. Oh, if I had that there. He's done really well. Oh my god, what's going on? No, not like this. Counter attack. Get it off. Here it is. Quenda to be the hero. Quenda! There it is! There it is! I cannot believe it. From that corner kick, how much carnage was in that box there, but we somehow found a wide ball and it led to a counter-attack. And we have got the goal. Come on. Thank God for that. Henriquez is going to come for Quenda on the opposite wing. But we've got the goal. So 2 of 5 subs on. But park that buddy bus. Park the bus. Brandt there. Oh, I don't know what that's popped up. The 4-2-1-3. But we'll take it. Brandt. Ball into the box there. Into Darwin. Darwin! And Brad Bruggen gets down. We are going to hold it a little bit to the 90 to secure these 3 points. And that should be game. I'm waiting for it. And that should be it. And there it is. We have done it. We have got the 3 points against Dortmund in a very tense game by both sides. You can see why these two, forget about Bayern. I know we got the draw against them, but this was a very hard game. And it all come again from the wingers. They have really stepped up this episode. And I've got to give it to the comments section. You always come in clutch and telling me how to do things. And we have done it today. Quenda, the hero. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode. An incredible episode indeed. And as you can see in the next episode, we have got Bayern Munich in the semi-finals, which I'm debating to play on the phone 90 or the highlight, considering it's a cup game, as we normally play the final on the phone 90. But considering it's Bayern, I'm tempted to play it on the phone 90, a bit more of an entertaining game right there. But the Bundesliga table now, we are 4 points clear. Fortunately, we could not get the result against Bayern. We would have been so many more points more ahead, probably like 6 or 7 perhaps, if we got the 3 points there, but it is what it is. Let's actually go on to now the actual calendar to see who we got next in the Champions League. So we'll be able to see it in April now, and it is Liverpool. Massive game. Schalke versus Liverpool in the next episode. Because of course, we will have Bayern in the next one, Werder Bremen, Liverpool, and then Gladbach. So a lot of highlight games right here. So probably, to be fair, play the semi-final game on the phone 90 so we can get through a couple more games as well. It'll be a bit more entertaining for you guys. But Liverpool, a tough place to go on the highlight games, especially away. So we got to make sure in the home game we get a decent result right there. Not too shabby indeed. But the big standards for this episode are definitely Quenda and Gittins. They were phenomenal. And I've got to give it again. And I know I'm so sorry to mention him, but Kern, he was ridiculous again this episode. I mean, let's just have a look at some stats here again. Here we just go on to the attackers here. I mean, Costellers, we don't need to speak about him, but I mean, what a turnaround in terms of assists here. I think in a couple of episodes back, he had like 9 or 8 or 10. Now he's got 19. I mean, it just shows now it's just really stepping up the plate now in the Champions League. I mean, 7 assists is ridiculous. Nearly 20 assists for all competitions is a joker. I'm waiting on some of these academy players to come back here. To be honest, we got Dragovic getting more game time now, and I feel like that was right, considering he's going a lot more high now to the 82. Is decent indeed. But other than that, we are doing very well with this team. I just got to keep going on. Just unfortunate about the draw, but the rest of the games was fantastic. So if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, and want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.